People love movies with inspiring visuals and imaginary worlds. Movies that won Oscars have the best visual effects that represent the most innovative visual stories. Using technology, computer-generated imagery, and miniatures have made these movies stand out. Welcome to Binge TV. Today, we've picked top 10 movies with best visual effects. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on notifications for more videos like this one. 10th place, King Kong. Weta Digital VFX master Joe Lettery advanced digital character animation beyond Gollum with Jackson's Giant Ape, again acted by performance capture maestro Andy Serkis. He wore a suit studded with reflective reference markers and stripes as cameras captured his movements, which are mapped to digital characters in a computer. Gollum's face was entirely animated by hand. King Kong was more like a third-straight performance capture, as Serkis perfected how to move and transmit emotions. Computers picked up his muscle movements via strategically placed dots and sensors, and animators worked with complex algorithms to turn those movements into those of an evolved and intelligent ape. 9th place, Maze Runner. Next up, we have Maze Runner. Method Studios was the major visual effects vendor for the Maze Runner, delivering around 530 shots for the film. 380 of these were environment shots, whereas 150 were character shots. The maze was built around the glade, and a facade that was 16 feet by 40 feet. The scene where Thomas enters the maze that shows a wide 360-degree shot that shows the maze's walls all around him. This shot was filmed in a modular way, and the walls and ivy were simplified. The guardians of the maze, the Grievers, were slug-like creatures with organic bodies and 6 mechanical legs. 8th place, Independence Day. One of the blockbuster visual effects movies that stretched the impact that VFX should have for cinemagoers. It set out to dazzle with its effects and create a believable vision of an alien invasion that was far removed from the original flying saucer movie as possible. The movie used over 500 effect shots, combining digital compositing, digital matte paintings, CG imagery, and traditional miniature model techniques. In short, it was one of the biggest effects films of the 1990s. It was also a milestone because it took a unique approach to effects creation. 7th place, Titanic. A movie with one of the best visual effects, Titanic rocked with 10 Oscar awards. 450 effects were shot and created by Digital Domain and 16 other companies, which helped Titanic to become the highest-grossing film of all time. The key effects included ocean generation, passengers on the ship's deck, Kate Winslet's iris onto one of Gloria Stewart's eyes, and the stars forming the Heart of the Ocean necklace in the night sky. The movie's success showed that effects were becoming vital to box office success. 6th place, The Matrix. Matrix didn't just have a unique story, but it defined a visual effect that has been copied, remixed, and repackaged by the movie and 3D games industry in a way that no other effect has been. Banks of still cameras were placed on a path around the action that, when triggered, capture a single frame in succession around the action. The frames were then scanned into a computer and stitched together, much like animation cells, with the computer working out in between frames. 5th place, Divergent. The visual effects in Divergent were very impressive. Method Studios produced 381 shots, including a variety of complex environments, set extensions, digital doubles, and CG characters. They achieved the scenes by building a 130-foot fence, 100-foot metal towers, guard shacks, up to 500 wind turbines, hundreds of digital doubles, and a digital vegetation system. In one scene, Triss finds herself in a room with infinite floor-to-ceiling mirrors and infinite reflections of herself. This movie has some of the best visual effects that make it unique and exclusive. 4th place, Interstellar. The film's visual effects team created what may be the first scientifically accurate display of a black hole on the big screen. To fully realize director Christopher Nolan's vision for Interstellar, visual effects studio Double Negative was tasked to produce images of things that aren't even in our dimension and have them accurate to quantum physics, relativistic laws, and quantum gravity. Double Negative's team, led by VFX supervisors Paul Franklin and Andy Lockley, collaborated with theoretical astrophysicist Kip Thorne. Director Christopher Nolan also wanted to convincingly render waves that towered more than 4,000 feet above the actors and their waterbound spacecraft. The team at Double Negative used footage of large waves off the coast of Hawaii as their base. They used a system of deformers to get the shape of the waves, then ran a series of detailed surface simulations with the company's proprietary Squirt Ocean toolset. 3rd place, Avatar. Avatar wasn't just a film, but a whole new fantastic CG world. James Cameron and his team spent a lot of time designing the horticulture of the environment. They created over 1,800 effect shots for the movie. Exotic plants were modeled by hand. Larger trees had up to 1.2 million polygons. Avatar became the highest-grossing film of all time and changed the industry's view of stereoscopic 3D overnight. 2nd place, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park represents the first use of CG to depict live creatures that interacted with the cast, and it does it to staggering effect. The film's history is fascinating. Originally, Spielberg didn't want to use CG, but viewing a demo at ILM of a T-Rex changed his mind. The animation was originally mapped out of an Amiga running video toaster. The full shots of dinosaurs were CG, and the glass of water that was made to ripple. First place, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King is rightly seen as the best effects movie ever. Every scene is laced with effects. The climactic Battle of Pelennor Field scene is astounding. The hundreds of thousands of characters took 3,200 CPUs running at teraflop speeds to render. The whole movie contained 50% more VFX shots than The Two Towers, which was roughly 1,500, and twice as much the digital data as the first two movies combined. The Return of the King won 11 awards. The movie, filled with visual effects, pulled together all the current VFX tricks, such as subsurface scattering for Gollum, artificial intelligence for animating crowds, complex facial animation, muscle systems for creatures, on-set motion capture, and amazingly delivered it all. So, what are your thoughts on all these movies? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.